Hey guys, welcome back to Film Spire. Today we'll talk about the most annoying contestants in Ink Master. Let's head into it. Number 5. Elton LT Duarte.
My name's LT. I've been tattooing for 2.5 years.
LT's inexperience really showed early and often. LT was featured in season 5 of the show, which involved tattoo artist rivals competing against each other. LT came in with his rival, Taisha Reels, whom he beat in a showdown at a tattoo expo. Taisha felt the results were rigged as LT's shop was the sponsor of the expo. When it came to the first elimination tattoo, the artists had to tag team tattoo with their rivals. LT and Taisha were among the bottom 3 teams. The bottom 6 artists were forced into a face-off tattoo, with each artist picking the style their rival had to use. Taisha chose color realism, which was LT's weakness, while LT chose cursive lettering, a questionable choice. LT won the head-to-head, but his color realism piece was far from spectacular. In the following week, the contestants tattooed pinup girls for the elimination tattoo. LT tattooed an army-style pinup, and it was clearly the worst in the room. What made it worse for him was when he let his mouth fight his battles, and the other tattoo artists in the house just laughed in his face. The whole situation came to a head with LT getting into a shouting match with Ryan Eternal. LT's pinup was voted the worst tattoo of the day by the Human Canvas jury, and he was eliminated from the show soon after. Taisha got the last laugh, as she lasted until week 7 in the competition. Number 4. Tim Lees.
I wasn't happy from the get-go, but when I watched the show, I was surprised that Tim Lees is calling me an asshole.
His attitude and poor artwork were on display during his short time on the show. Lees was also featured in season 5 along with his rival Clean Rock 1. Clean hired Tim at his shop but threatened to kick him out due to his poor work. However, Tim thought Clean had an ego problem, so the two came on the show to settle the score. Pretty much from the start, Tim's attitude towards his human canvases was really sour, and his artwork was instantly outshined by his rival. From his pig-face hula girl pinup to the bad geisha tattoo that sent him home, Lees showed that he was nowhere near the artist Clean was. Meanwhile, Clean went on to become a fan favorite across 4 seasons of the show. Number 3. Roland Pacheco.
My name is Roland Pacheco. I've been tattooing for 8 years and I'm from the Big Island of Hawaii.
He was a one-trick pony whose flaws put him at the bottom consistently, tattooing for 8 years prior to his appearance on the show. In season 4, Roland Pacheco specialized in Polynesian tattoos. Things got off to a rough start for Pacheco in his first episode, as the contestants had to compete in a convention-style tattoo challenge to earn their shop. Roland got on the judge's bad side almost instantly with an ugly acid cat design. He was the last contestant to earn his shop on the show, and things never got easier for him. Over the next 4 weeks, Roland was consistently at the bottom as he struggled with color and realism in his designs. He was ultimately eliminated on portrait day after his flaws became too much for the judges to ignore. It just goes to show that you can't be good at a single style and expect to last in this competition. Number 2. CJ Jones.
No idea it was going to be this intense.
My name is CJ Inky Jones.
She had a rough start in the first Flash challenge and made a crucial mistake in the first elimination tattoo. Featured in season 2, CJ Jones had been tattooing for 15 years. In the first Flash challenge, the contestants had to tattoo a snake and dagger on silicone mannequin parts. The challenge started out rough for CJ as an ink bottle burst in her face, and she had to go through the rest of the challenge with blank ink on her face and in her hair. For the elimination tattoo, the artist had to give tattoo virgins their first tattoos. CJ tattooed an angel with a Bible verse. Her critique was bad mainly because her lines were shaky and she chose to outline her piece with brown ink. But it wasn't until the artist left the critique that host Dave Navarro realized that she misspelled the Bible verse 1 Corinthians 13 chapters 1-7. The mistake shocked the judges and the other contestants. The error was too hard to ignore, so she was eliminated after the first show. Number 1. Mark Matthews.
Oh shit, it's the traumatic tattooer. You still tearing people up if you don't like them, man?
Ready to choke them out. I was just saying it's
impossible.
He lasted way longer than he should have and continued to make the same mistakes. Competing on season 2 of Ink Master, Mark Matthews has been tattooing for 14 years, while also being an MMA fighter. From the beginning, Mark seemed to have the same problems with all of his tattoos. He packed in too much black, to the point that the image became unreadable. He rode out the competition in the middle of the pack until week 4, when his flaws started landing him at the bottom. There were many times between weeks 5 and 8 where he could have been justifiably eliminated. Personally, I felt his completely black biker pinup should have been the nail in this coffin, but he ended up lasting 2 more weeks before another overly dark image finally sent him home. With the level of competition and talent on display in recent seasons, there's no way Mark would have made it as far as he did if he competed today. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.